Hi, welcome to Craft Little Things. I'm Andrea and I'm just going to do this grey flower hexagon, which is the latest hexagon in the Big and Little Crochet series. This is from book 37. I have done, if you look back through my videos, I have done a review of the books, a flick through the books, and in this playlist that you're in now, every other hexagon is does have a crochet along, I believe. So what we need for this one then is the sky blue, the rose and slate yarns, a 4mm hook, embroidery scissors and a sewing in needle, which I don't have because I do all my sewing in at the end. I do have plenty of them, I just don't have one available. So then we'll get started with the magic ring this time. Do explain how to do that in my Absolute Beginners playlist if you're not sure. If you can't do a magic ring, some people find them very difficult to do. They're not difficult to do, but if you can't do one, then do a chain 6 and join it to the first chain to make a circle. So we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to put a treble into the ring. So this is done in UK terms, so a treble in US terms is a double. That's yarn over into the ring, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then we're going to do a chain, and then 2 trebles, so it's 2 doubles in the US. And then we're going to do a chain, 2 trebles 4 more times. So we've got 6 little clusters. So that's one little cluster of 2, that's another little cluster of 2. So a chain, 2 trebles, chain, and we fasten off with a slip stitch in the top of this first chain 3. Again, pull in your straggler and fasten off. So we're going to change colour now to the rose. There's a few colour changes in this one, so you're going to do lots of stragglers. So you can see you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little sets of 2. Yeah. So the rose gets joined into any chain 1 space. So between a set of 2, you want to join your rose yarn, and you can join that however you choose. There's lots of different ways to join yarn, and I'll show them in other videos. And we chain 3. Then we do a treble into that same space, which is double in the US, a chain and 2 trebles, all into that one space. So our first chain 3 acts like a treble, another treble, a chain, and then another 2. So we've got little groups of 2 again. Then we go into the next one chain space. So we miss these 2 stitches, go into the next one, and we do 2 trebles, two doubles in the US, a chain, and 2 more trebles into there. And then we just repeat that around into the next space. And then join with a slip stitch to the top of the chain 3 that you began with. And there you've got like a little star in a circle. And then fasten off. Because now we're going to use the slate coloured yarn. Don't get rid of your pink or your blue yet, because you're going to need them again. And we're going to join the slate to any one chain space. So that's the spaces between your little sets of 2. So join that however you prefer to join your yarn. You can just tie it on if you want. And we're going to chain 3, 2, 3, and then we're going to put 6 trebles in this same space. So you might want to pull it over to the side. So yarn over, that's 1 treble, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now I'm just going to pull some yarn down. So now essentially you've got 7 trebles in that space, which make you like a petal shape. Because your first chain 3 is acting as a treble or a double in the US. And then we just move over to the next chain space, not the space between your set of doubles but your chain space, okay? And do it again, 7 doubles or trebles in the UK. And then we're just going to join with a slip stitch the top of that first chain 3, and we're going to finish off. So it's very straightforward. Look how pretty that is. That would make a really nice little face scrubby up to there if you did it in one colour in a white cotton. Or it would make a nice little coaster with a little edge on it. So now I'm going to join the sky blue to the back loop only of the first stitch in any group of 7. So if this is our first stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, this is our first stitch. I'm just going to attach it. You see here you've got 2 loops to the stitch. This is the back loop only. So I'm going to attach my sky blue to that back loop only, and it might pull it quite big. I've left quite a big straggler there for some unknown reason. And then I'm going to just chain 1. And then I'm going to put a double crochet in the back loop of each of the 7 stitches. So that's 1 into this one, the first one we're in. A double crochet is a single in the US, into the back loops only. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, another straggler, and then 1 spike stitch between the 7 treble fans of the second round. So what we do is we drop down into this space here for a spike stitch, and that is an elongated double crochet. So we put the hook into there, we pull the yarn through and up, and then we yarn over and we pull through the 2 loops on our hook, and that's a spike stitch. It's just an elongated double crochet or single crochet in US terms. And now we're going to pop, again we're going to pop a double crochet in the back loop only of the next 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it was a little bit tricky there at the beginning because that's where my grey finished off, so I had like a slip stitch to try and get into. And now I'm going to do my elongated stitch again, so I'm going to put my hook in between there, grab my yarn, pull it through, yarn over and pull through 2 for my spike stitch, and then I'm going to go back into my back loop only. 1, 2, into that first stitch we did, for a slip stitch, and finish off. And look how pretty that is. So pretty. Now, and you see this sort of stands up and that recesses back, so it gives it that texture. Now we're going to join the rows to any spike stitch. Double crochet into the spike stitch, so single crochet in UK terms, and then 1, and this time we're going into both stitches, both parts of the stitch, so a double crochet in the next 3, and then in the 4th one we're going to put a double crochet, a chain 1 and a double crochet, because now we're starting to turn our flower into a hexagon. And then we put a double crochet in the next 3, and then we put a double crochet into the spike stitch, a double crochet into the next 3, and then we put a double crochet, a chain 1 and a double crochet into the next, double crochet into the next 3, a double crochet into the spike stitch, a double crochet into the next 3, and then a double crochet, a chain 1 and a double crochet, and then into the next 3, and slip stitch to the top of that first chain and finish off. And now we're on to the last round, and what we should have now is the beginnings of a hexagon with our corners. See? Really pretty. And now we go back, we finish with those yarns and we go back to the slate, we join it in any treble after a corner space. So here's our corner space, so we're going to join it into this treble here, and we're going to chain 3, 2, 3, and we're going to do a treble in every stitch to the corner space, so that's a double in the US. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then here we are in the corner space. And when we're in the corner space, we're going to put a treble, double in the US, a chain and a treble. and then we're going to do 9 trebles down the other side. Okay, so we're at the end now. So remember, we popped that in the stitch after the corner, so we need to do a treble into the corner, so double in the US, a chain, and then another treble into that same corner space, and then just join to the top of that first chain 3 with a slip stitch, and then we're done. Would help if it was in the chain 3 instead of around the chain 3. We all make mistakes. And then finish off. I did manage to sew some of the stragglers in as I went around, so do take opportunities to do that, because that will save you a lot of work at the end. I think I do a video with my absolute beginners on how to sew in stragglers, but there we go. Isn't that pretty? Once it's been had its bits and bobs sewn in. That's a lovely one. Another one finished. They always need a little bit of, when they get sewn in on the end, they come in a bit neater. So that's it. So thanks for joining me. We're up to date now with those. Until the next books arrive. So what I'm probably going to do is spend some time edging them off with white, ready to join them soon. But that's it for now. So hopefully I'm going to get some other crochet projects done in the next couple of days that I can share with you, something a bit more fun. Okay, so take care. Thanks for joining me. Bye bye.